What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Lovely Intuitive Soul to Divine. It is your girl Lovely, and I am back to do another general reading for the collective. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I cuss, okay? So if you don't like cussing, baby, this is not the channel for you. If you don't like somebody who's gonna tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear, baby, this is not the channel for you. I am goofy as a motherfucker, right? I talk with my hands, okay? I sing off key too, baby. I laugh all the time. Okay, I like to have a good time in general, but I am also here for a higher purpose though. I'm here to continue on my healing journey, making sure I'm giving you all clear guided messages. Hopefully, this helps you all on your healing journey. So, any advice, any guidance you get out of these readings, take what resonates out of them and leave the rest. Okay, do not force it to fit because if it is not your story, baby, it's not your story. All of my readings are timeless and general, so please keep that in mind. And to my returning subscribers, baby, welcome the motherfucker back. Y'all, baby, we back again. Okay, we growing. We vibing out in this bitch, man. I appreciate y'all coming back and fucking with ya, girl. You know, I'm always gonna come back and fuck with y'all because the love is too real, baby. You're fucking with me. I'm fucking with y'all, and what's understood don't need to be explained, baby. I love y'all, okay? More than y'all will ever know. And y'all know honey is always and forever. I'm gonna stay in my vibe. So let's go ahead and get into the shuffle. Ooh, they don't know, baby. John B. Baby, they said don't listen to what people say because they don't know about you and me. Okay? They said anybody trying to come and speak on y'all, they have no idea what the hell y'all got going on. Okay? So for some of y'all, you could be talking to somebody and y'all got some mutual friends. Okay, and they said don't listen to what your friends trying to talk about because they don't know them like that. All right, so y'all could have some dealings. All right, if you're talking to somebody right now, y'all got mutual friends and all of that shit, and you know your friends could be in your ear, and you know they friends could be in their ear. Y'all mutually could know friends and things like that, and people are trying to put some input into y'all relationship. It's almost what I'm getting. Like you could be dating this person, y'all could be moving things forward, okay, going to the next level. And clearly somebody or some people got some shit to say, but they don't know about y'all connection. Like so I'm getting like people like they mind y'all business because y'all only know what the hell we tell y'all. I'm talking about this is us. What y'all talking about? Leave us alone. Okay, so leave us alone. Like damn. Okay, so that's kind of the energy I'm getting, and they hope that you can trust them and that they would never put you in a place to feel like you have to question how they move with you. So like I said, for some of y'all this could be a newer connection, this could be a mutual friend, and maybe they have not spoke up yet, just like my throat try to close out. Maybe they have not spoke up yet and had maybe trying to ask y'all mutual friends about you, and they've had some things to say about who you actually are and what you aren't. But what is giving is that you only show people what you want them to see. There's so much complexity behind you, it's so deep behind you. You have learned to kind of keep a lot of things that are close to your heart there, okay? And if you trust somebody enough, then you're gonna open up and give it to them. But if they don't show you that, okay, if they don't give you a reason to feel like you can be vulnerable with them, then you're just not, okay? So if you're getting to know this person, you know, they're learning things about you and they enjoy it. So like anybody that's coming and saying shit about you, they're like, I don't know what you talking about because what we got going on is pretty solid. So I mean, you can't tell them nothing, all right? Because they really rocking with you. And if not, this is a mutual friend. You know, if you're not already talking to them, this is a mutual friend, and they have asked about you though. People that know you and know this person, and yeah, they've had some shit to say what they know about you or what they've seen about you, but a lot of them don't really fuck with you like that though. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm getting. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this damn energy. See what the fuck is going on. Yeah, listen, they don't give a fuck. All right, what anybody's talking about. They want to, if you guys are already dealing with each other, okay, this person sees you as somebody that they can commit themselves to. They don't care what anybody's talking about, okay, because for them, they see y'all doing this in the future, being committed together and really rocking beside each other, regardless of what anybody got to say about it, okay? So anyway, let's get it. Thank you, Spirit. Go ahead and protect me in the collective. Let's see what we got going on. And the rest of the energy, I hope you all are doing well and enjoying your day. Okay, so let's see, baby. Yeah, give them a chance. And so for some of y'all, this is coming in. Okay, because it could definitely lead to a higher level of commitment if you're open to receiving it. Okay, so y'all friends, if you have mutual friends, okay, They could be talking to you about them or however it fits, okay? But what I'm getting is this person that you could be talking to or that is crushing on you, okay? They could know of you through y'all's friends, okay? They don't necessarily know you, but they know of you. And so they could be asking about you, okay? And they could have heard things about you that could be true, could not be true. It could be some fucking haters. Either way the case is, it doesn't matter because they see themselves giving you a chance and wanting to take it all the way there because it's something about you they can't shake. They like that there's layers to you. Okay. Like I said, you're very complex. So there's layers to you, and you only show people what the fuck you want them to see. And you've had to learn your lesson throughout the years about putting it all out there at once. Okay, you're in this place of, it's very hard to figure you out. It's very hard to know what you got going on. You don't really talk to people anymore is what I'm getting. Okay, and you may not even feel like you want to date also is what I'm getting, especially with that give them a chance card. Okay, because maybe you just tired of people running their mouth about you, like, why is my name in y'all motherfuckers' mouths? Like, that's for what? I don't even fuck with y'all no more. So the fact that y'all got shit to say to steer somebody away, it's giving hater. Okay, so yeah, you definitely got some haters in your energy, and they are your friends. Okay, for some of y'all. If not, it's this person and their friends. Okay, this is for the lover in you. Yeah, Shalimar, and they said this ring means I'll always be true. Okay, listen, this is how we start loving new. So y'all done been through some shit. Okay, separately, but they said this is a new, fresh start for them, and they see that with you. Okay, I can't make it up. Exclusivity. Yeah, this person ain't about to play with you or about you. Okay, they're not going to play with you or about you. Period. Okay, they're not going to play with you or about you. Yep. Seek help. Okay. Confirmation. So you could have been confiding in somebody that you trusted. All right. And the last relationship or situation that you dealt with, you confided in them and they kind of tried to tell you about somebody that you were dealing with, that they didn't have the best intentions. And you could have turned your back on them for that reason as well. Like, they were trying to, tell you not to make a chance towards whoever that was. And then they turned around and it's kind of like they were trying to judge you, but then they had shit. Like, they were in relationships that were shitty as fuck too. But it's just like, whoever I'm picking up on, it's almost like every time you confide in one of your friends or anything about anybody that you're dating, they always got the negative, okay, about what they know about this person. Because that could have been somebody y'all dealt with, and you had to learn to break free and start making decisions for yourself. Okay, like really trusting in who you feel has your best interest, and not saying that they didn't, but it's just kind of like, but you're no better than me in that sense. And people, that make those mistakes or deal with people that are toxic as shit and they still with them, those are the people that you will rely on, okay, or try to get advice from because they are working through their shit. How does that work? But then when it comes to you even giving somebody a chance, here comes everybody trying to say they're not worth your time. Like, you don't deserve that, right? So you've had to learn to pave your own way and learn to make decisions for yourself. Okay, not necessarily relying on your friends and your family members to tell you what is best for you. Okay, so this is who I'm picking up on. Okay, you really had to stop judging yourself and really opening up to being specific about what fits you. Okay, so this is why you may not want to give this person a chance or even speak on you dealing with anybody, because every time you do, somebody got something negative to say, like, oh, I heard about them, da 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 da. At the end of the day, regardless if they are that, just like they make that decision to deal with them toxic people and back and forth with them, it's your decision to go through that as well. It's like, yeah, they could have some good intentions, maybe give you some solid advice, but just like them, you got to figure it out on your own, right? So you've had to learn the hard way, but it's just kind of like, I give y'all grace, give me my grace too. So this is why you kind of disciplined yourself to make decisions on your own. Yeah, the past people. So you may not even be in contact with a lot of people, that would pass judgment on how you moved, but they were no better than you. All right, that's what I'm getting. So if you have mutual friends with this person that's coming in, or you're talking to them now, a lot of those people have things to say about you. Okay, but they don't even know what you have going on. That's what it's giving. Okay. Yep. Pause. Yep. That's what I'm saying, because you had to start learning to make this. Okay. Y'all know it's retrograde. Anyway, you had to learn to start making decisions for yourself. Okay. And you took a break from relationships because you had to learn to, keep your shit private, because regardless, at the end of the day, though, Yes, some people have good intentions, but yes, it's something to talk about. So it gives you or the talk of your friend group, in anything that you did. Okay? They always have something to say or always try to put doubt in your mind. And this is probably why you're hesitant on this new love that's coming towards you though, because yeah, they don't give a fuck what anybody's saying though. They definitely want to give you a chance. Like they like that you're complex. They like that you have this tough exterior about you. They like the confidence that they see off of you. They wouldn't even know that at one point in time you was always confiding in somebody to give you relationship advice, but they shit was toxic as fuck. A few of them, but they had the audacity to speak on you and what you were doing. It's kind of like, well, that's crazy because what are you doing to improve your life? You're actually showing them though. Okay, so that's why if y'all have mutual friends and you're talking to this new person or this mutual friend or whoever they know of you is coming your way, some people that you disconnected from got some shit to say. But you're doing better than what they're doing because I guarantee they still dealing with them toxic people and making excuses for why that's okay, but it's not okay for you, right? Because you're supposed to be, perfect, right? And that's kind of this is who I'm picking up on. This is kind of how people always want to see you because they think that you act like you're perfect. So why would you accept something? I mean, people wear masks all the time. Okay, they can come in and pretend to be something they're not, and you learn that lessons. The difference between you and them people, them friends, family members, however the fuck you used to deal with them, though, you actually move on. And that speaks volumes. Okay. So they always the minute you fuck up, they coming for you. All right. This is who I'm picking up on. They come for you. Yeah, this person wants to be exclusive with you though. Okay, you got exclusivity coming if you want to open up and receive that shit. Okay, the sweetest thing, refugees, honey, the sweetest thing I ever known was like a kiss on the collarbone. Okay, that's what they said. This is how they see you. So if they know of you already, they say you very sweet, but then you're hard to obtain. Okay, they may feel like you playing hard to get. Okay, they had to ask around about you, see what people saying about you. A lot of people have some negative things to say about you when it comes to relationships or situations. Okay, maybe you don't have very many relationships under your belt. People could say that you was a player, all of that type of shit. But what it is that because you actually do the work and you actually do move on from people, they want to try to put you in that low vibrational energy, like, well, you're not improving, or no, well, you never choose right either, so how you gonna talk about us or anything like that? But you actually recognize when you fuck up. Nobody's perfect. You're gonna run into people who gonna tell you what the fuck that you want to hear, and it's necessarily they're not gonna have the actions behind it. It's about you speaking up and using your discernment, okay? And you found out that you had to support yourself, that you couldn't really trust the people that you called around you, that you could vent to about your relationships. You learned that you had to find that inner strength to do it on your own and start really making those decisions on your own. Whoever I'm picking up on, even situations that you dealt with recently, you don't even talk about it with anybody. You don't feel like you trust them. And I mean, it's valid. It's very valid. Yeah, be specific. That's what I'm saying. This is what you started doing. You started trusting yourself. Okay, trusting yourself and trusting that you know how to make decisions for yourself. Okay, we got growing together because somebody, like I said, that is looking at you. They say you very sweet. Okay, they want to grow with you. Okay, if you give them a chance. They've heard things about you. That's what I mean. They've heard things about you, but it's something about it's like y'all saying all this, but they don't seem like that type. They don't know the whole backstory. Yeah, detached. You had to detach, and that's because of your past relationships. Okay, and it's just like you want people to put the effort in being present when it comes to getting to know you, and those are the things that you lacked in the past. So you have this detached style, but for this person, it was love at first sight. When they saw you, chef's kiss, okay? Love at first sight. All right. They knew that they wanted to get to know you. Okay. So if y'all have mutual friends, because that's what I keep getting, people know of you and they know of this person. This person saw you could have been following somebody they know and asked about you. Okay. And they didn't have the nicest things to say. All right. And it better not be one of your close friends you still fucking with, because you about to find that out too. All right. I'm just saying. You about to find that out too. Yep, don't ignore it. Yep, them red flags. And see, this is why you had to pause in your love life, because it's just like, yeah, you don't want to carry your trauma onto new relationships because you're working to heal that though. Okay, you pay attention to the warning signs, and that's why you detach. That's why you stopped centering relationships. In general though. I mean, yes, romantic in particular, but in general though. It's a red flag that your friends And regardless of what you're going through, yes, they can tell you the truth, right? Like, okay, I don't think they're a good fit. But for me, what I'm getting is how they said it or how they would say it to you, or, throw salt on the wound, knowing you were already hurting type shit that you couldn't ignore when it came to these people who were still going through patterns that they have not broken, right? Still being with toxic motherfuckers, okay? Going in and out, back and forth. Whoever I'm picking up on, you don't do that. You go through your situations and then it just be like, okay, I finally see what it is, however long it took you, but you're done after that. Okay, so then when you come giving advice, it's like, oh, well, you can't talk. Like, but wait a minute, neither can you, because you're still in that toxic, situation. But then here you go trying to come at me like I shouldn't do this and that. But look at you. So, you've had to really evaluate a lot of your relationships. Okay, yeah, socialize a lot of your friendships. All right, and y'all could have mutual friends, 1555. Red could be your favorite color, okay? You could be stepping out wearing red all weekend type shit, looking good as a motherfucker type thing, okay? You could be out here, exploring your options. But really what it's giving, you're not, okay? But this person has caught you. They've seen you, okay? And they got their eye on you, though. And like I said, if y'all have mutual friends, they could have definitely noticed you out, okay? I love you, Faith Evans. They want to fall in love with you, though. They know of you, and they're not letting anything that anybody has said about you come between how they feel about you, though. Okay, they feel like it's something that's worth taking a risk on, and they want to give you a chance regardless of what the naysayers say. Let me see for myself. This is who's coming towards you. Let me see for myself then. Okay, because they sure got a lot to say about you. They do say that you a player. Okay, that's what I'm getting. You a player. You don't really give relationships a chance. Okay, you rather run before it gets heavy type shit. And this is whoever knows you is saying to them. Okay, time with friends. Yeah, so it's your friends. Like I said, it's your friends. You out here kicking it and stuff. Like I said, you surround yourself with people who actually care about you now, and not necessarily the ones who would throw that shade every time you brought up your relationships. Okay, but like I said, the difference is that when you bring it up, it's already over and done with. It's not something that you're continuously dealing with. When you feel comfortable to express it, you'll do that, but it's already done. Like, you're not going back and forth with the person. It's just it made you realize a lot of people that supposedly were in your corner, they really were not in your corner. Okay, yeah, they see themselves walking down the aisle, you walking down the aisle. They see themselves taking this to the long haul, like taking it all the way there. Especially with that time with friends card, y'all definitely could have mutual friends. Or they know of you in some way, okay? And you may know of them, but not enough, to pick up on some signs that they're into you. They're going to have to speak up and say it. But people have had some things to say about you that used to deal with you. That's what I'm getting, baby. Yeah, magician. They're definitely manifesting you. They manifesting the fuck out your ass. Yeah, this King of Swords, okay? See, the thing is with this person, though, is like they come off like they don't give a shit, or like they could have dealt with somebody or dealt with people where they've had to cut them off, and maybe not in the nicest way. So when you do find out who this is, okay, and y'all do have mutual friends, they could talk to you about, yeah, they mean as hell. They this, they that, and they the third, okay? Don't trust it. I'm going to tell you what they did to such and such. And it's just like, yes, that could be true, okay? But you can't judge nobody for their past, right? If they still have a pattern, you already know what to do. I know that's a no-brainer for you. Whoever I'm picking up on, you be leaving shit behind. You learn your lesson, and you know that it's not a good fit. You're not going to continue to do that. You're very truthful like that. Okay, but this person is very truthful too, though. And that's why people may feel like they're mean, because they don't sugarcoat shit. Whoever this is coming towards you. They don't sugarcoat not a damn thing, especially in that King of Swords. Okay, yeah, communication. You about to have it coming. Y'all can live at a distance with that Eight of Wands, okay? It's gonna be fast when they finally reach out. They want shit to go. Okay, all gas, no brakes. Okay, Two of Cups. Listen, they want that shit to go though. Like they've already seen it in you. Okay, they just haven't made they move. Okay, it's like they don't give a fuck what nobody's saying. At the end of the day, they want to take this risk with you though, regardless of what they think. So if they fuck up and they find out you're not the one, that's the risk that they were willing to take. What it is that they don't care what nobody say. Okay. It's like they are excited to get to know you, though, if you're open to receive it. They know that you respect yourself, too. Okay, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. And listen, because you actually paused on them on relationships in general, really started focusing on yourself though, like really learning how to improve your life on your own, learning to make decisions on your own, and even when you were in an undecided place, because this is who I'm getting. You would be in an undecided place and you felt that you could lean on people that were surrounded by you, close to you, to give you, just advice, sound advice, okay? That wasn't really necessarily happening because it was based off their opinion, okay, and not necessarily what is right for you and what's not right for you. It's just, well, what they heard, okay? But they weren't doing any better than you. All right. So you had to learn to start making decisions for yourself. And ever since you've been doing that, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, things have been turning in your favor though. Okay. You got good fortune, good luck, good change, success. Okay. You've been focusing on a positive change for yourself. And you have been learning to speak up a lot more because you did not. Even when your friends would say things about things that you would do out here, you know what I'm saying, just throughout the years. And they always judged your ass really harshly, but they was no better than you. That's what's crazy. You like, that's crazy because what the fuck you call yourself doing? Like, what? And then you get all this judgment. So it's like, okay, well, let me show you though that I don't have to keep staying in a rotation of toxicity, that I don't have to stay there and keep dealing with people who don't give a fuck about me. All right. And you showed them. So a lot of people on the outside looking in, and y'all have mutual friends. Yeah, they may not have the nicest things to say because you chose yourself. Okay. Yeah, softest place on earth is escape. You said somebody could be the first inside the softest place on earth, but it takes you're not about to just let nobody directly in there. All right, without you getting to know them like that first. That's just what you are on now. So people are used to you maybe just dibbling and dabbling. All right, when you wanted to, when you didn't, but it never lasted long. Okay, like you don't let people continuously play you, is what I'm getting. You kind of, okay, I may be stupid for a little bit, but baby, I'm not stupid for years. All right, and a lot of your friends or people that were around you that always had something to say about what you was doing, they be doing this shit for years, and they probably still doing it. Okay, because they don't recognize that they need to change. Okay, and so it's like at the end of the day, you can let them hate and do whatever the fuck they want, but you've been moving forward. Okay. Ten of Wands. Yeah, it was a lot of burdens. Okay, a lot of you learning to start making decisions for yourself took a lot of burden away from you, is what I'm getting. And this relationship that's coming towards you can definitely lead to something healthy and positive. Okay, that they could trust you. They don't care what nobody's saying. Okay, and even if that is the case, that they even would entertain it, they're gonna know when they start speaking to you. Actually, y'all, having one-on-one conversations, that this could be something that can go the long haul. They're going to see it for themselves. They're going to be like, all these people have something to say about you, and that's because you really ain't matching that, because that's what it's giving. It's like people are just trying to throw shit on your name just because they felt that you thought you were better than them, and that's what I'm getting. Okay, we got the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you know that you want a solid foundation. You know that you want family. Family is important to you though. And in order for you to have a solid foundation where you can build generational wealth, okay, you have to have a partner that is relatable in that way. Okay. Your family could also have had something to say about that. Okay. You could have somebody, a close family member that you would confide in. And, they always had some negative to say. And you just got tired of that shit. Like, you are working hard to have that person that it just could be y'all against the world. Y'all keep y'all shit private and don't speak on it, because it just brings a lot of commotion, a lot of fuckery that you ain't got time for. And this person, they ain't got time for the shit at all. Yeah, strength card. You really started being strong and solid, okay, on making decisions when it comes to your relationships. You detached from them all emotionally and just started seeing shit for what it is, okay? And if somebody wants to come into the softest place on earth, okay, they got to earn it, all right? You said they got to earn that shit. Like, you can't just be coming in here and telling me nothing because I don't believe you. Like, that's just, what are you talking about? What you walking with? Like, you know what I'm saying? What is the accountability? What are we talking about here? Okay, yeah, the devil. You detached because they were codependent on you, okay? A lot of people were codependent on you. You and your listening ear is really what I'm getting, because you're a good person. People love being in your energy. That can they handle it? No, they just be waiting. Some of them just waited for you to fuck up, just to knock you down a few pegs. Oh, you think you're better than everybody. That's what they say. That's what they tell this person that's got their eye on you. Oh, you think you're better than everybody. Woo, woo, woo. But what you're doing is calling in somebody who's gonna love you down though. Ace of Cups though, because you're not ignoring them red flags no more. Okay, you said you loving on yourself. Nobody. Keith Sweat. Okay, who can love you like me? Nobody. Who can sex you like me? Nobody. Who can treat you like me? Nobody. All right, they about to show you because this is a new love. Like I said, some of y'all is mutual. Y'all got mutual friends. Y'all know they know of you. That's what I keep. They know of you. Y'all may not have spent a lot of time together. You just might see them in passing or in a group outing. Okay, but that listen, they all about this. Okay, with you, honey. Yeah, they all about this, honey. They don't want to let your ass go. Four of Pentacles. Hold on tight and don't let go. You could find yourself in a new relationship, regardless of all the hate that's coming towards you. Maybe the lovers. Yeah, and it could be a mutual friend. Like I said, y'all could have mutual friends. All right. You could have seen them in an outing, but you wouldn't have thought that they was into you or anything like that, though. Yeah, Hermit. Okay, so you're a popular loner, like you're a popular loner though, and you do be out here, but you be to yourself. That's why I said you're very complex in that way, and not in a bad way. When I say complex, that don't mean that you're in a bad way. It's just you have different things about you, okay, that anybody could hit, but they still don't know everything about you. Like you can relate to anybody. You can talk to anybody, but you show people and you tell people what you want them to hear or see. Okay. And the person that it gets close to your heart when it comes to romantic, they're going to know so much more and that there's so much more depth to you. Like you just learn that you can't just tell people shit no more because they want to humble you because that's what they just want to humble you or anybody that comes towards you, okay, and try to make you feel less than, and you realize that I can be miserable like y'all or I can focus on myself and manifest that change, and that is what you've been doing. Okay, this is why this person is coming towards you though. Okay, yeah, an intuitive bond too, so y'all are definitely gonna intuitively touch each other's souls though. Okay, they already felt it. Okay, it was love at first sight. They just maybe taking their time to even make a move towards you if you're not talking to them already. Yeah, and it's gonna be authentic and authentic love. Yep. They don't give a fuck what nobody's talking about. They coming towards you. They can't help it. Shit, it's like they've been tempted for so long. Okay, they can't resist it no more. They want to come communicating with you. Okay, regardless of what people say. Yeah, playful romance. Like they like to have fun though. They like to keep the spark alive in their relationships. You could also feel that way, keeping the spark alive, doing things like continuously dating each other, right? Like not just okay, honeymoon stage is over and then we just together. No, both of y'all have that interest of keeping the spark alive. Okay, dating each other, setting up dates, moving in motion, but not telling everybody like it ain't their business. Okay, is what I'm getting. Okay, mindful presence. Y'all both will be mindful of each other though, mindful of what people are saying and how to move. Okay, if it don't work out, it ain't everybody business type shit. If y'all going through problems, it ain't everybody business. Because already given a lot of people want to be in y'all business separately. Shit. And this is why whoever I'm picking up on, you don't even talk to nobody like that no more because it's just like they just want the entertainment. They love your life. They said your life is so entertaining with everything you got going on. I mean, shit, they want to know more. They want to hear more, but it's not for good. It's not for, we want you to be better. You know what I mean? That's not what it's about. It's about, okay, well, you're no better than us. Like, well, let me go. It's time to tear them down. Like, oh, they come with some problems. Let me show you that, yeah, I got a whole bunch of advice for you. Because almost like, people, it's like they know your advice is accurate, but they don't like to hear it. So they want to humble you. Intuitive love. I mean, y'all's intuition is going to be on point. Okay, like y'all both will be listening to the inner voice. All right, guiding y'all through this relationship. If you open up and receive it, okay, stay from Jodeci. Yeah, give them a chance. Okay, stay a little while. Okay, get to know them. Okay, loving kindness. Like they're kind too. Like they're kind. You both will be trusting your intuition to let this relationship be guided. Okay, whether it's gonna work out or not. Okay, sacred union. Okay, and it definitely can work out because you've been working on yourself though. Okay, this is gonna deepen the connection. Okay, because you're standing firm in who you are and you are authentic. Okay, you might like to meditate. Okay, you are committed to your spiritual growth And that is also what's bringing in this sacred union. Okay, yeah, radiant positivity, because you both like to look at the brighter things. Whoever this is coming towards you, it's like, damn, it's so, y'all so negative. Like, damn, it gives y'all hater. Like, this person feels like they hating on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just hating on you in general, though. Like, there means that's something that I need to entertain. They said, nah, you're over there trying to tell me shit that might not even be true, just so I don't have a chance with the collective. I don't believe it. Yeah, nurture and love. I don't believe it. I believe the collective is nurturing, and I'm gonna nurture them as well. I'm gonna love their ass down. Okay, they want to have space for you to be vulnerable and feel like you can trust them, though, because they really are kind and they're considerate. They're considerate of others. Whoever this is coming towards you, baby. And it's like they'll listen, but shit, at the end of the day, they know that they are gonna make the decision, okay? And whoever I'm picking up on, baby, they've already made the decision to come towards you. Okay, you may not know it, but everybody around you do, even the ones that you don't talk to. Yeah, harmonious partnership. You and this new love, y'all gonna be cheesing, having subliminals and what's that inside jokes and shit. Y'all gonna be over here in y'all own little world. Shit, literally not worried about nobody else. Okay, yeah, and it's gonna be passionate as shit. You gonna fall in love. I love me some him, Tony Braxton. I never loved this way again, or her. You know, however it fits for you. Okay. Yeah, trust, unwavering trust. They want you to know that you can trust them. Okay, yeah, and joyful anticipation. So they definitely listen. They waiting for the day. Okay, it's like if y'all go around these mutual friends, you know what I'm saying, they gonna show you that they rock with you, though. Ain't nobody gonna be able to steer this person away from you, regardless of what they're saying now. Yeah, it's gonna be a passionate romance. Y'all gonna have a lot of passion between y'all. You're not even gonna be able to explain why you're so drawn to them. It's being guided towards you because you've been working on your spiritual growth and your healing, because it's important. Really, to the naysayers, your haters, all right, the ones that you don't even fuck with no more, that still have shit to say about you, how you used to be. You're not that person no more because you have changed. You've changed for the better, though. Okay, whoever I'm picking up on, you don't even like to give advice no more because people always get offended. Like, this is like you said, they get offended. So shit, it's just like, damn, I'm just speaking my truth. But when you do it, I listen. Like you said, but when you do it, I listen. I receive it. But then when I do it, it's wrong. Like, oh, and I'm boastful and all of this shit. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, people always try to downplay what you say, but it be the truth, and that's why they be mad. So we about to do the signs: the sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node. If you're operating in it, maybe these people crazy. Yeah. And I only do the signs because I don't do individual sign readings anymore. So even if your sign isn't caught out here, that don't mean this reading ain't hidden with you, though. Nine of Swords. You could be a Gemini that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with people. If your friends, okay, the ones that you used to fuck with or that knew of you, okay, if they said some shit to this person about you, they are definitely not getting sleep, okay? Because like, maybe I fucked up. Like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But they did it already. It's already done. So they've been having a lot of guilt, okay, behind expressing whatever the fuck they said about you. Okay, yeah, yeah, the Tower. So you could be an Aries or a Scorpio that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with. Yes, you're about to find it out. Mm-hmm. Because they might tell them themselves shit because they have so much anxiety behind them trying to humble your ass and make you not have a connection with somebody. Like, because that's what it's given. It's like they knew this person was into you and shit. They didn't want you to be happy. Like, damn. And now they anxious because shit. This person, it didn't stop them. They're still coming towards you. They're still coming towards you. So you about to find out one of your friends wasn't solid. I've been getting that a lot in the readings too. Man, you got some unsolid people around you. Yeah, they thinking about that shit. That's Gemini twice. Baby, they in their head. They ain't getting no sleep about it. Okay? Because they said some shit that probably wasn't even true. They don't even know you like that. Like, that's whoever this is. Okay? It's either a Gemini or you're the Gemini I'm talking to. They don't even fucking know you like that. But they sure had a lot to say. They could have said that you needed help, that you was crazy. Okay, they could have said all this shit about you in your spirituality. Like, they just had a lot of shit to say, and they feeling real regretful right now because if you give this person a chance, you're gonna find out. Six of Pentacles. Okay, you could be a Taurus moon that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with, though. It didn't stop them from still looking at your shit, smiling, okay, into you, seeing that you look real solid. And they know of you, though. So y'all could follow each other on social media. Like, they know of you. You know, so it's just like whatever they talking about, it don't match with what they see. Okay, or even what they've seen as they've watched you or be around you. Baby King of Cups, you saw how that shit just came the hell out. Yeah, this person is emotionally mature, so they know that that shit is a lot of drama, a lot of hearsay. That's Scorpio twice. A lot of bullshit. They are intuitive. Then they're passionate. I would say y'all gonna have an intuitive love, a passionate love. Y'all shit gonna stand the test of time if you give them a chance. Can't nobody fuck it up. The only way it gets fucked up is if y'all fuck it up. Okay, it wouldn't be because of what others say. Okay, that's what I'm getting. But they're trying to make an impact on this person to not come your way, baby. The hate is real, child. Yep, Hermit. Okay, so you could be a Virgo that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. You know, you distance yourself from all of your friends. You really did some soul searching, though. Okay, and you're looking at things in a higher perspective. And that you had to learn that, yeah, I mean, they don't have your best interest. Okay, you had to start making decisions for yourself. King of Swords, okay? Really started really telling your truth and telling them theirs. Okay, because they didn't like to hear it from you anyway. Well, you said, well, fuck it. Now you just gonna hear it, and I don't care what you think. Okay, that's Aquarius that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. You've done a lot you've done a lot of introspection, right? And it's made you realize a lot of things about not following your intuition like you should have. Okay, so you're learning to follow that intuition now. That knowing that somebody could just be saying shit just to see your reaction, and it may not even be true. Okay, and it kind of gives whoever the friend this was or whatever the case, it kind of gives that they just didn't want you to even be with that person just because of their own selfish ways. Queen of Swords, King and Queen of Swords. Okay, y'all both mirroring each other. Really, your guys are divine. Your name could be divine counterparts. Okay, so you be a Libra that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with, though. Okay, you're very decisive now. You used to be indecisive, but you're decisive now, baby. You understand the assignment. You understand, okay, that in order for you to get that union that you're wanting, you have to love yourself. You have to be committed to your spirituality, whatever journey that is for you, and whatever you're doing, whatever tools or properties that you're using for that spiritual journey, that healing that you're doing, you're dedicated to that. And whoever that is that's coming towards you or anybody that's wanting to be with you moving forward, they have to accept it. Okay, you could have issues with that in the past. This person accepts you for who the fuck you are right now, regardless of the naysayers. Yeah, you completed that cycle. You had a painful ending behind your friendships, is what I'm getting. So that's Gemini 3 times. You had a painful ending behind your friendships. It turns you ice cold towards any friendships. You may not even have any friends right now. Like this, you're like, I don't know, because all of them are funky foul types moving shit. Like, damn, y'all some haters, but y'all toxic too. Y'all be dealing with people who don't have y'all best interest, but then want to come trying to tell me something. Like, lead by example. And that's what you started realizing. This is who I'm picking up on. You're really unique in that way too. So, I mean, it's really just given they were jealous and envious, maybe a little insecure about you. Okay, period. Like, they just don't want to see you happier than them. And if they know this person, which they do, you know, they know this person. This is a Page of Swords. Listen, I can't make this up. They know this person, and they could have tried to plant some seeds in their ear about you. And it's not stopping them, though. But Page of Swords, they gossiping about it and shit. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm definitely talking to a Gemini, or you're dealing with one. Talking shit. Okay? Listen, gossiping about you when this person asked about you. They could have said that you was the toxic one that always detaches from shit, and people be trying to love on you, and you don't love on them. Like I said, people try to make it sound like you was a player, and one of your friends said some shit, and they going crazy because it's like, damn, they know that it's about to be found out, and you gonna move on. 6 of Swords. That's Aquarius twice. Like, yeah, you be moving on from shit. Friends, family, okay, relationships, you detach and you move on. And people are watching you. They're watching you. Okay, the ones that you are disconnected from, they're absolutely watching you. Okay, and some of them know this person that's coming towards you. So yeah, of course they had the chance to come, you know, throw your name all in the dirt and in the mud. They did it. Okay, nobody's supposed to be here. Deborah Cox. Yeah, you're gonna end up opening up to this new love. You said your heart say no, that nobody's supposed to be here, but then you came along and changed my mind. Okay, so somebody about to come changing your mind. Okay, I'm telling you, it's this person. They about to change your mind though. Okay, and even if they don't fully speak up and tell you what all the things they heard, they're definitely gonna let you know about one of your friends. I'm just letting you know, baby. Yeah, Queen of Wands, it's Aries twice, baby. You sexy as hell. Like you literally are a natural lover, though. And what's crazy about it though is anything that you have said to people, you've always considered their feelings first. You never necessarily just go jump and throw some shit on people without hearing them out, and then this is my opinion, you don't have to take it type thing, but you lead by example. Something they can't fucking do. Okay, and this is why you're not talking to them or dealing with them. You're very confident about where you are now, and ain't nothing wrong with that though, because you don't ignore shit anymore. You used to, not anymore. You don't. Okay, Four Swords, that's Libra twice. Okay, you really have a higher level of consciousness. You and this person are very intuitive though. Okay, y'all both spend time alone. Y'all both could be popular loners though. Okay, this person, they know a lot of people, but they don't fuck with a lot of people. Same with you. Two of Swords. Okay, so that's a Libra moon that I'm talking to, or that you're dealing with. You used to be very undecided about your partnerships, and then you thought that you had your friends that you could lean on, you know what I'm saying, to give you solid advice, and it started turning into hate. And you had to start learning that you got to step up and make your own decisions. So when you do want to express to somebody that's a friend, that you feel like you can trust, you've already made the decision. It's already done. You've already moved on. So whatever their opinion is, it doesn't matter, because that decision has already been made. You're learning to make those choices using your own discernment. Okay? Yep. Down to earth. This person is down to earth. So they're very relatable too. Like I said, it gives y'all both the popular loners. Yep, people are vengeful. I can't make this fucking shit up, man. You got some haters. Okay, well, y'all be having some haters up in y'all shit, though. They just don't want to see you happy. That's just what it is, because they're not happy. But they're not changing their situation, though, either. You know what I'm saying? So they'd rather shit on yours. They'd rather shit on your life, though, because you're actually changing and making the best decisions for yourself. And it's calling in this love that gets you, though. Yeah, obsessive. Somebody's really obsessed about you finding out what the fuck they said about you. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, they're very sensitive too. So they're at work and shit, thinking about all this shit that they said about you, that you was crazy, and you was a player, that you was, you play people and shit, and you never want to commit, and that you did this and that to my friend. Like, they feel real bad about it now, but shit, it's a little too late for that, buddy. Shit, you said what you need to say. And if they was really close to you like that, they would have let you know that, yeah, they had a part in that. But what it's giving is this person, if you are still in contact with this friend, let's just say if you're in contact with this friend and they tell you something negative about this person, they're not going to tell you the whole conversation. They're going to tell you what they heard that affects you viewing this person in a positive way. Not what they necessarily said to this person about you, though. But it's going to come out. And they definitely feeling a little regretful about what the hell they said. Yeah, vengeful. That's what I'm saying. Baby, people just feel like they doing it because you definitely disconnected from them, and you didn't demand an apology. You didn't demand anything out of them but to get the fuck out of your face. Like, stop playing with me, though. You feel like friendships should be reciprocal, and it should be, okay? You should be able to tell the truth to your friend and they not try to use it against you, or go throw something, throw your name out there to make somebody else feel a different way about you, though. That's not what friends are. Okay, this friend of yours in particular that knows this person that's coming towards you, man, listen, they said some shit. Okay, and they was doing it because they didn't like what you said to them, and that's what it's literally giving. Yeah, rebellious. And it's because you don't even fuck with them like that no more. You go against and you take risks, okay, for yourself now. And it took you going through these friendships and these people always having something, trying to put that double standard up is what it's giving. And you really showing them that, no, I really am that. I'm not y'all. I'm not y'all. Like, I'm not about to sit up here and keep going back and forth with people. I'm not y'all. I've learned that. I've done that already. They don't believe you've changed. Yeah, charismatic. Like, you, listen, this is why people be saying the shit they say about you. They feel like you be charming people, into what they want, into what you want necessarily. Like, you're very charming that way. You're a natural flirt, okay? You reel people in just to shut them down. Like, this is what people say about you, okay? Yeah, they also say you lazy. That you don't really try to commit, okay? 44, that you detach, and it's because they feel like you don't do enough work. keep the relationship going, right? That you just give up very easy, that you don't put a lot of effort into relationships. And that's what people are talking about with you though, or about you necessarily. But at the end of the day though, you detached because people were lazy with you. Okay, they weren't reciprocating the energy, looking at the screen. Listen, looking at the screen, not texting you back, leaving you on red. Like a lot of your past relationships were like that though. So, people have their own opinion, but you know what's real. Okay, gym head. Okay, so you could definitely be in the gym. All right, you could have started working out to detach from one of those relationships that definitely put you through a lot of pain. Okay, that was your go-to. That was your hobby that you did. You felt like you burned off all that anger running or whatever regimen that you do when it comes to the gym. Okay, this person, y'all could know each other from the gym, and they've been having their eye on you and asking people around about you and shit. All right, don't force the fit, but that's what I'm getting for some of y'all though. Yep, self-centered. People said you're selfish. Of course they did. It's okay that you now focused on yourself. Now they say you only think about yourself and not others. Baby, yeah, artistic. Okay, so you're very creative too. You're very creative, and people feel like you're very selfish because you're choosing to work toward your dreams and not continue to listen to their bullshit. And so now they want to get back at you and try to fuck up what you got coming in. All right, because like I said, you know of this person, but y'all ain't never dealt with each other. Okay, yep, intuitive. It's intuitive 3 times. You're very intuitive, so you probably already know that friend that I'm talking about. Okay, if not, you're about to. And then you're gonna pick up on them signs that was given that they was always low-key hater. Every time that you addressed anything that you wanted to vent about, they hated on you. Highly sensitive. Yeah, you're tapped the fuck in. You're definitely an empath. Okay, you're very sensitive to people and their mood swings. Okay, how they treat you. Once you catch something that's off, you kind of overprocess it. That's who I'm getting. And so you're gonna overprocess when you find out who this is, and then you're gonna start picking up on all the signs that were there. And you're like, yeah, this is why I cut your ass off. Now it's all coming together. So you may not have fully understood why you needed to, but when this comes in, you're gonna understand why it was necessary. Because it's giving you don't even talk to them like that. Okay? Ready or not, after 7. I've been over here channeling. Yeah, ready or not, because they about to come. Okay? There's nothing. Listen, they ready to give you all they love and come into alignment. 22 or 222. They've awakened. Y'all are both spiritual. Angel number 11. They don't care what nobody's talking about. But you moving on from them friends or a few or just one in particular. Best decision that you made. There's something about you that it's just like, deep down inside they didn't like you. They just never wanted to admit it. That's what I'm giving. They want to keep you around because of your energy. And you do give sound advice, regardless of whether they want to hear it or not. Okay, it could have been somebody that always tried, every time that you said something to them, one of these friends of you, every time you said something to them, that's not true. Just bullshit. A lot of bullshit just to try to make you, doubt your mind, doubt your thoughts. Okay, the whole time they're just a low-key hater. You know what I mean? They were just a hater. And so they were going to hate on anybody that talked to them about you. They weren't going to tell them the best things. That shit's about to come out. Yeah, compassion. 369. They really hate on your compassion. Happily ever after from Case. Yeah, you got somebody, like I said, whoever this is, they see the long way with you though. Yeah, they about to take action. 3-3. They see that you're compassionate though. And that's what I'm saying. The things that people are saying about you ain't matching up. It ain't matching up. That's why they say the shit. I'm still coming towards them. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Let me see for myself then. Yeah, symbiosis. Let me see for myself then. 1221. Let me see if we don't align. Let me figure that out on my own. Why y'all trying to tell me all this shit? Okay, that might not even be fucking true. Okay, listen, twin flame, alignment, literally high level soulmate, 2222. You really are in your purpose. You really have balanced your masculine and feminine. Okay, this is who I'm picking up on. You both have. You both are very intuitive. You both have compassion for others, but you're a popular loner. Yeah, alignment, 2222. Like you had to align yourself though. It's like people know of you, people love you, people like you, but they don't want you to do more than what they're doing. Okay, sanctuary, 616. Yeah, you are a popular loner. Yep, you be in your sanctuary, baby. You be chilling. away from everybody. All right, you said it's warranted now because people don't know how to fucking act. Like damn, like yeah, baby, listen, you bring out people's insecurities. Okay, we got relaxed. Engine number 420. So regardless of what these people are saying, that's nothing that's going to hinder what's coming towards you. It's nothing that's going to hinder this new love connecting with you. Nothing. Okay, they just want you to be aware that some people try to bring some drama their way about you, and they wasn't gonna let that shit phase them. Make a wish, 1111. They ain't gonna listen. They don't care. They don't care because that's not what they see in you. They don't care. You know what I mean? It's like that's not what they showing. So a lot of people is what I'm getting. I mean, these could be past friends. That's because that's what I keep getting. And yeah, the version of you that they know, you're not that version anymore. So they can only know of what they remember. Yep, support. Angel number 333. They want to support you. They'll always have your back. Okay. We got faith. 1010. This is a completion of a cycle. This is faith that things will work out as long as you both put the effort in. This person wants you to put the effort and they want you to take them serious though too. Regardless of what they tell you about what they heard, it's not going to change how they feel about you or how they want to handle you. How they definitely, because it gives their popular loner too. Like it definitely gives it, they would definitely keep it private. Okay. We got awareness. 1321. They're aware that motherfuckers is going to have shit to say. And it could be people that you turn down too. Like it ain't just friends. It could y'all have mutual friends. Okay. That it could have been somebody you dealt with. Okay, and that's that person's friend. Okay, and they listen, they this, they that, but it could have been because you cut them off. So of course they don't have the best things to say about you. But it's still not stopping this person. So let's get a timeline before we shut this shit down. It ain't nothing stopping them. Okay, they coming regardless. Okay, in July. So right now, they coming. I mean, if they haven't already reached out and y'all not already talking now and you already don't know that they've exposed this, it's coming by the end of this month for sure. They're going to want to take you out on a date. You could have found out at the beginning of July that one of your friends had some slick ass shit to say, and that's why you don't fuck with them now, and you probably never will. In divine timing. It's being guided. Yep. Everything is being guided towards you, okay? Because you are so diligent on your spiritual healing right now. And it's being guided. I mean, divine counterpart energy was out here, the King and Queen of Swords. Y'all both don't play, okay? Y'all both ain't with the fuckery, okay? And the gossip, the drama. That's really what it is. You both are done with the drama and the gossip. So it might even piss this person off that people have so much to say about you, but none of them really fuck with you. That is going to make them be like, This is why they're going to come towards you. Because it'll be like, I mean, y'all saying this, but when's the last time you talked to them? You know, this person, like I said, they're in their logic. So they don't ask them questions. Well, when's the last time that y'all talked? Like, some of these people, it's been years. You hear me? Years. Like, man, come on. You don't know them. You don't know them no more. And if it's not them, it's you. And your friends try to say something about this person, just however it fits. This week. Yeah, this week. All right, so you about to find out some shit during the good old Gatorade here, haterade season. That's what I call it, haterade, because that's really what it is. Motherfuckers is getting they haterade on, baby. They thirsty. They thirsty to not see you happy. That's for damn sure. This week is going to be life-changing to your spiritual journey, though. That's what I'm getting. It's going to be life-changing. Not necessarily just the relationships, but just how much people are going to see that you're in your power and you're not one to fuck with. They about to find that out the hard way. Okay? Don't come fucking with shit and you ain't got no business to, right? You worry about your own shit. Water your own shit. Because for some of y'all, these people, they too busy worried about you and their lives are falling apart. Like, you know, they worried about you not being happy. But their lives are a mess. Okay? They got some shit to work on and that's necessarily not what you got going on. Okay? They need to mind their fucking business. Period. Okay? Can we talk? Tevin Campbell. For a minute. Cause girl, I want to know your name. They say that can't we talk? Yeah, they ain't done stopping them. They still want to talk. Okay, so yeah, fuck your haters. As usual, y'all got haters. It's haterade season. Okay, it could be an ex. You know, however it fits in your life. Either way, though, ain't nothing changing the view of this new boo, baby. They coming towards you. And listen, they want you to know I don't give a fuck what none of them talking about. And you can trust me, though. And we can just do this shit and say fuck all of them. And they'll never know what the fuck y'all got going on. Anyway, Let me go ahead and leave it here for y'all. If this resonated with you, baby, go ahead and hit that like button. Like it in general, to energetically donate to the channel. It is free 99. It costs you not a damn thing. And to my new people, if you like how I read, baby, you're fucking with my vibe. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be back. I'm going to throw something else in the mix. Y'all take care.